Hi guys and welcome to my channel. My name's Caitlin and today I'm going to be making a scarf in the middle of August. I know that this is very random to be doing in August and I definitely don't need a scarf. It is literally a heat wave out there, but I've been practicing my knitting and I want to carry on practicing my knitting, and it happens to be August. That's it. So far the only thing I've ever completed knitting is a scarf. I did a little bit of knitting when I was younger. My nana taught me. I actually ended up getting a kit for Christmas, like not this Christmas just been, I think the Christmas before that. It was a long time ago that I got this kit, and I ended up making a scarf, which was the most impressive thing I've ever knitted, ever, because I've never knitted anything. If you guys are more experienced knitters, this is going to be a very maybe boring video and you may be thinking, oh my god, I can knit a scarf in a day. So the only thing that I've ever made is a scarf. I have got it here so I can show you what it looks like. This is my scarf. I did quite a few things wrong when I was making this scarf. I kept on somehow dropping stitches, picking up stitches. I have no idea, honestly. I don't know how I kept doing it, but I just kept doing it. Sometimes I would just count randomly the stitches to make sure that I was still going on the right path, and I would have an extra stitch. And then I would be like, oh well, I don't know where I did that, and carry on. And then I would count again later and it would be gone again. So, I mean, I don't really know what I was doing wrong, but here we are. Here I have a scarf. I also accidentally followed the pattern wrong, and here it is. So you can see everything is meant to have 2 lines, and here it only has 1. Yeah, it was really disappointing when I saw it, because I had, by the time I noticed it, sewn like up to here. I don't know how, but yeah, it was bad. But I thought, well, I'm not undoing all that work. It took me bloody long enough. Here we have it, a scarf that I made. Like, wow. I know this is not impressive to anybody who actually knits, but for me, this is pretty impressive. So today I'm going to be making a scarf. I'm going to be not following a pattern. I'm just going to be sort of following the same deal with that scarf, as in the same amount of stitches and the same like knit one, purl one, knit one, purl one sort of theme. Obviously the pattern itself I'm not going to be following with the stripes. That's really specific to the Harry Potter scarves, I feel like. But the wool that I'm going to be using is this random bag of wool I have for free. My sister's friend gave this to her and she was going to throw it out, and I said, can I have it? And here I have a random bag of wool. So there's all sorts of different colours in here. You've got oranges, reds, blues, whites, brown. There's all sorts of colours in there. I haven't actually ever tipped this out, so I don't know what's sort of in the middle. But I'm going to be making a scarf with just random colours, and I hope it looks nice. The goal is to get this scarf knitted in 7 days, which is going to be a real challenge for me as I do work full time. So the only time that I will have to knit this is during evenings and the weekend. So I'm going to start today. Today is Saturday. I'm going to start it today, see how far I can get. Maybe this will take me 2 weeks, maybe even longer. The last scarf I made took me nearly 2 years. Maybe more. So it is really a challenge for me. The first thing that I want to do is tip out this bag of wool, take out any colours that I really don't want to use. I mean, I'm obviously not going to be using this whole selection of colours, I don't need to, but I'm going to tip this out, take out any colours I don't like, or maybe there's a type of wool that I don't like the feel of or something, chucking it to one side. And then I will sort of arrange them in some sort of a colour pattern, I guess. So we're going to tip this out. Here we have all of our colours, all of our wool laid out here for me to pick, and I'm just going to start by getting rid of anything I know for a fact I don't want to use. I'm thinking these two balls, I put them next to each other, they seem like a random, like different selection of colours wrapped up. I don't know if it's one long piece of wool maybe that just fades out into different colours, but I was thinking these might make really nice tassels when I'm finished for the end of the scarves. I'm going to start with my favourite colour, which is pink. I'm going to get straight into the casting on. In case anybody's interested, I'm going to cast on with 44 stitches, only because that's how many I did with my last scarf, and I don't know any better, and I'm not following a pattern, so I'm going to get into it. Okay, it has been a minute since I checked in. It is now Monday. I started this on Saturday. It is now Monday and I started this on Saturday. So obviously I didn't check in yesterday, which was my bad. But to be fair, all I did yesterday was probably about this much. It's not actually been that much. The most part I did on Saturday. So I haven't started any of it today. As you can see, there's no real pattern that I'm following. I'm not really doing anything over exciting, just changing colours a little bit. Yeah, this is how much I've got so far. I don't know whether I'll get it done in a week or not, only because my birthday is this Friday. So I've got a few plans this week in the evenings, which I didn't really think through when I first decided I'm gonna knit a scarf in a week. And obviously I'm going to be going out on Friday on my birthday, but yeah, I'll see how I get on. I'll just do my best. And I appreciate that if anybody is more experienced at knitting a scarf and is thinking, oh my god, I could literally knit that scarf in, I don't know, a day, 2 days, like, well done. I wish I could knit that fast. Unfortunately I cannot, so I'm just doing my best. I know that a week seems like maybe a long time for somebody to make a scarf, but anyway, here I am. I'm just going to get back to knitting. And we are on day 4 of my scarf, and this is how far we've gotten so far. It's not as far as I'd like to have it. I'm probably about halfway done now, and I am more than halfway through my days, so I'm just going to keep on going and see how I get on. Okay, it is actually day 9 of working on this project. I didn't knit for probably 2 of those days. I had my birthday on Friday and I made a cake on the Thursday, so I did minimum knitting on the Thursday and then nothing on the Friday. I had just a day off of knitting, but this is where I left off on day 4, and since then it's not a massive amount, but I've literally got the tiniest bit left to do. My scarf is looking really good so far. And I've only got a tiny bit left to do, so I'm gonna just go ahead and crack on with the knitting and see how I get on. Hopefully I will finish it by today. I have a completed scarf. I just have left now to do tying all these bits off and weaving them through to get rid of the edge pieces. I've made a start on this side already, so a lot of the edge pieces are gone. And then sew on the tassels. It has been 9 days of knitting, but officially more like 7 days of full actual knitting. I'm even impressed I got this done in 9 days, if I'm honest. And I know that that's not very impressive to a lot of people who are really experienced knitters, but for me, that was a massive, massive achievement. I can't even believe still that I finished it. Yeah, I'm just gonna get on with sewing up the loose ends and sew on my tassels. I finished my scarf. I did it. This is my scarf. I've completed it. I've added all of the tassels on. It did take me 9 days to knit, not 7 days like I originally planned, but I'm still really impressed with even the 9 days. I still can't even believe I finished it, and I think it actually looks quite cute. It did take me an extra day to weave all of the ends in and then add the tassels on, but I'm not going to count that. I feel like I still knitted a scarf in 9 days, and I think that's pretty impressive for me. And I think it turned out so well. I'm so happy with it. I'm really impressed that I managed to do this. And all completely for free. I already had the needles and the wool I had was completely free. I do need to iron it out so it stops curling, but I'm going to ignore that for a minute. I did all of the tassels in the different colour wool that I had, and I think they look really cute. I'm just really impressed with how this turned out, and I can't believe I did it in 9 days. I did lots of different patterns, just random stripes and then block colours and just all sorts really in there, and I think it turned out really well. This has definitely encouraged me to keep practicing my knitting, and I didn't actually drop any stitches or pick up any random stitches, which again is a massive deal for me. It's very impressive for me to get that. I'm definitely going to carry on knitting. Hopefully I can knit something more cool than a scarf next time. My goal is to be able to knit cute jumpers and cute clothes. Who knows if I'll get that good? We'll have to wait and see. But thank you very much for watching. Hopefully if you're not experienced, this has given you some inspiration or encouraged you to go out and pick up some needles. Honestly, I am not experienced. My first scarf took me 2 years to complete. If you want to learn to knit, watch some videos of some actual experienced people and just pick up some needles and pick up some wool. You can get wool from the charity shops or the thrift stores. You can get needles as well from thrift stores. They're very inexpensive materials when you get them like secondhand stuff. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed.